Hi, my name is Nicola and I'm speaking today to Mark Humphries, the current chair of DAMA UK, because I wanted to ask him some questions about the National Data Strategy. And so over to you, Mark. What is the National Data Strategy?
Thank you, Nicola. Well, the National Data Strategy is an initiative by DCMS, the Department of Culture, Media and Sport, to create a national data strategy, as it says. And the reason why this is important is it covers a couple of areas. Firstly, it covers how government can use its own data and standardize things. And very similar to the whole initiative around GDS, which is the government digital framework. So setting up standards, policies, etc., for how government should use its own data, but also how government should adopt policies and a legal framework that will support and enable the digital economy, the data-driven economy to thrive. That's it in a nutshell.
Excellent. That's a really great summary. Thank you, Mark. So that was the kind of what, but can you kind of elaborate on the why is it important? Why do we need one?
Oh, so look, you're asking the head of DAMA UK why data is important. I mean, I'm biased. Data is always important. Data just drives everything these days. But no, more seriously, there is a lot of data out there. Companies use it. Our daily lives depend on it. The whole digital economy depends on it. But more and more government depends on it. And a lot of data is locked away, and the value to be got out of data is often hindered by difficulties with sharing it, by incompatibilities and so on. So one of the aims of the digital the data strategy is to standardize things where appropriate. So how can standards be adopted to enable and support data sharing? How can things like privacy be respected at the same time? But also, what skills are required? What skills are required to actually facilitate the data economy? And of course, we from DAMA, we've got again, we're biased here, and we have our own definition of skills. We've got the DMBOK, the Data Management Body of Knowledge, and a certification in the CDMP. So, all these things feed into the National Data Strategy. So it's important to get it right in order to unlock the potential, basically.
Excellent. So the government is asking for responses on the strategy that they've published, and DAMA UK is coordinating a response from its members. So I'm a DAMA UK member, obviously. How do I actually respond?
Well, great question, Nicola. We've set up an open document, a Google Doc. The link is available to anyone who has the link. We are happy to share that link with all our members in DAMA UK. And basically what we've done is we've set out all the questions which the government is asking for feedback. And we would invite anyone from DAMA UK who's got an opinion, who's got something to share, who has expertise on any of the broad topics which are addressed by the National Data Strategy, just to dive into that document and contribute to it. At the end of the exercise, we're going to be collating all the feedback we get, going to make sense of it, curate it, so we get the best of everything we get from all our membership. And we'll be packaging that back and sending it back to DCMS on behalf of DAMA UK. So please, just if you haven't got the link, please ask for it. info@dama.uk, info@dama.uk.org. We'll share the link. We're happy to share the link with all our members. So please just dive in and tell us what you think.
Excellent. And just one last question, Mark. So I've had a quick look at the National Data Strategy, and I'll be honest, when I looked at the questions to respond against, there were a couple of thoughts I had that I couldn't quite work out which was the right question to answer them. I felt like perhaps they hadn't answered the right questions for me personally to answer. So what do other members do if they find themselves in the same position as me?
Well, I think this is a trap that we in the data community often fall into, overthinking things and trying to get too much precision. If you've got a thought, if you've got something that you think needs to go into the data strategy, put it in there somewhere. Even if DCMS haven't asked exactly the right question for you, find something that's close and put your thoughts down there. This is if we even manage to open up a new stream that they haven't thought of that isn't there, that is also valuable feedback. So find the best place. It doesn't have to be perfect. Find a good place to put your thoughts and drop them in there. Like I say, at the end of this exercise, we're going to be editing and collating all the feedback. So I wouldn't worry too much about putting the right response in the wrong question.
Excellent. Thank you so much, Mark. And I'd just like to reiterate what Mark's been saying. If you're a DAMA UK member, really would encourage you to be part of this DAMA UK response on the National Data Strategy.
Thank you, Nicola.